Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. I turned myself up. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Hello. Can you hear me? Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody that celebrates. Thank you so much, Tony. Lonely!
Hey, so I got an alert that one of my favorite sweet beans was streaming. Looks like it was right. Good morning, Alicia. Less than three.
Hi, Lonely. Thank you so very much. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It is an early Tuesday. It's like 10 a.m.? It's 10 a.m. Ugh. Sorry, I have cat hair in my mouth. A tad louder. It's pretty loud. There's a heist, friends. If you're lurking and you'd like some points, get on in there. 1 p.m. for you. Hello, everybody. Hello. Who made the load screen? I did. Who do you think I am? It's the same one for Maddie's Monday morning. It's the same one, but different. Same but different. Big fan of it. I like it a lot. So heist points are what gets you EXP, which you can use to redeem Polaroids or merch or little pop-ups. 20 friggin' dollars!
Hi, Alicia.
Raven.
Smile.
Oh, thank you so freaking much. That's so nice. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you to anybody that does anything today. It means a lot when it's just little old me and I'm at my little old house. Thunderkiss, I adore you. I hope that work is going well. It is always a pleasure to see you. Hi, bye, friend. Have a good day. Oh my goodness. Pepper has a fresh Kong, so she should stay in there. Cheese. Thank you, Milky. Thank you. Oh no, Scorn. Maybe try turning down the quality. That's my child. That's my girl. She right there. You can see her. Double pepception. I got up on time 2 days in a row. Whoa! On time's crazy. Love that. I did turn off the... I turned off the, Pepper Redemption because people just aren't using it. So, if you're looking for it, I'll pop her up often enough. You don't need it. It's fine. I locked, Luna out because I tried to get her in here and she didn't want to get in here. So, there's a chance that she's going to try to break down one of the doors and at some point I'll have to let her in. But I have no idea where she is, so. Did my best. Hello. Yeah, Gizmo's in here, but Luna's somewhere. She's having a great time, I'm sure. Alright, friends, welcome to 20-Minute Tuesday. If you've never been here for a 20-Minute Tuesday, the deal is I read questions from the Patreon Discord in the channel 20-Minute Tuesdays for 20 minutes straight, and at the end of the 20 minutes, I get to decide if I'd like to stay and stream longer or if I'd like to leave. Before I get into 20-Minute Tuesday, I want to talk about 20-Minute Tuesdays. They're kind of in the air right now. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing them. There's a couple reasons for that. Step one, I started doing it because we weren't streaming on Tuesdays, and now we are starting to stream on Tuesdays again. And so it's one of those things where I don't know if it's entirely necessary for me to go live on Tuesdays, if the channel is up already. These streams are really fun, and I have enjoyed doing them, but they hurt analytics. So I don't know. I might still show up and I might still do them. I'm gonna depend week to week on if I want to do it. The other part of it is that I have a tremendous amount of things I need to do all the time. And when I yap for hours, sometimes it feel worth it, and sometimes it's like, man, I probably should have just like zoned in and did my job today. So that being said, they're just kind of in the air right now. I have not decided if I'm going to stop doing them or not. It'll just kind of depend week to week. The other thing is, when I started 20-minute Tuesdays, my intention with doing them is essentially that you guys could ask me questions, personal or business related, to kind of get to know the behind the scenes and me more, especially for the folks that maybe don't know me as well. But Ash, hello. It's so good to see you. Month 10, courtesy of Joe. Thank you, Joe, again. Ash, it's really good to see you. If you guys don't follow Ash, please do. Ash is so funny and incredible. One of my fondest memories is getting to meet you. So, if you don't follow Ash, please follow Ash. It's really good to see you. So when I started doing 20-minute Tuesdays, the intention was kind of get to know me and the business. Stop, I'll cry. I mean it. That trip was one of the coolest trips I've ever gotten to take. It was spontaneous and fun, and everybody that I met there was incredible. I think about that trip often, and everybody that I met was so incredibly kind. Really love that team. Gizmo wants out. Okay, so I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry. 20-minute Tuesday, and the intention was get to know me, get to know the behind the scenes of the channel. And 20-minute Tuesday, and this is like not a fault of anything. It's kind of just turned into silly hokey dokey questions, which is like fun, but not the intention of 20-minute Tuesdays. So I don't know. There's like a lot of things in the air of 20-minute Tuesdays and like what I thought it would be and what it's turned into. And sometimes I just think that what's a gizmo? Gizmo is that little cat that you can see back here or in the camera. So you'll kind of see when I go through the questions. I don't mind silly questions, but it's like most of what I'm getting. And maybe that's just because you're just trying to come up with questions, and questions are hard, and I get it. But no, you're fine. You guys, like I said, this is not a you're doing anything wrong. This is something that I never really talked about, like what the intention of 20-minute Tuesday was. And I do think that they're fun. There's just like a lot of things that went differently than I thought that they would. And now that streams are starting again on Tuesdays, I just don't know if it makes sense, you know? So anyway, I haven't, it sounds like I've made a decision, but I haven't. Why did I pause so ugly? Little bitch, don't do that. Disgusting. Anyway, I am gonna start 20-minute Tuesdays. Do you mean like a full stop or maybe making it not every Tuesday? I don't know. I don't know at the moment. But be beautiful. It didn't have to pause right there. I could have been cute and it was like I don't know. I don't know if it would be full stop. I don't know if it would be popping in when I want to. I don't know if maybe it would move to Wednesdays. I really don't know. I have no idea. I do not know. It's just I just want to part of starting these streams was a conversation about just being like open and honest with the community all the time. So this is just me being open and honest about I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these or not. And if I do keep doing them, especially because now the streams are going to start again, then streams are starting when do you win it Wednesdays. Streams are going to start at 1, which means the fun of you don't know how long I'm going to stream for kind of goes away. Because yeah, I could stream for 20 minutes and I could end and then you guys would go apeshit, or now there's like a limit on it where like I can only go to 3 hours and then I'm done. And some days that's great, and some days Sundays. I don't want that. So anyway, I don't know. Just full transparency, I don't know what's gonna happen with this situation. We're gonna find out as we go. And then again, because I checked the user list and I believe that we are safe, this is your last opportunity. If you have not gotten on the kudos board for the anniversary and you would like to surprise the girls with either just a text message, a GIF, a picture, or a video or something, please, 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 send a message to Yum or I if you have not been asked to be a part of it yet. There's too many people to send direct messages to. But if you would like to be part of it, we would like you to be part of it, but we're still trying to keep it a secret from the girls. So this is your last chance because we are gonna show it at the start of stream for the 24-hour. Bop bop. So is the Minecraft server staying open? That is kind of up to you. I am very excited to have a Minecraft server and I would really love to keep being in it. I just don't want there to be an expectation that I'm gonna show it on stream. And I just don't, I want the Minecraft server, but I don't want expectations of me or the girls. I feel bad, like personally, I have felt bad that I haven't been in the Minecraft server in over a week just because I've been so busy, and that has been hard on my brain because then I have this weird, I feel bad for not being there. I have something in the making, hope to have it done today. Love. Yeah, so I don't know. If you can't tell, your girl is a little fragile and I really don't know why, but I am this week. I was fragile yesterday and then Mar hung out with me like all day. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna start 20-minute Tuesday so that I stop talking about weird shit. Alright, 20-minute Tuesday. Okay. 20 minutes. Go. First question is from Jamper. It says, what is your favorite song on Just Dance to do? I answered this last week. It is Dance Monkey. Do you think We Want Kyrie will succeed like We Want Cody and We Want Truth did? Yeah, probably. Also, whoa. Is TKO fucking up or is Triple H fucking up? Both. Both. It's a collaborative thing. Collaborative build. Is this board music? Yes. I'm not playing it currently, but just know. Just know that it is. Oh, sending you love, Wildwood. My heart like hopes that maybe she was a Star Wars fan, and so maybe it's like special. Can you forgive me for missing 20 minutes last week from Artie? Yes. Yum asks, have you ever changed a video's true form, fixed a big video mistake? I don't know if I would say changed a video's true form, but like there's a ton of shit that y'all don't see in reacts and pones that gets cut out for one reason or another. I kind of talked about that last week when I was editing, but I don't think I've ever changed a true form. Like I've never made it seem like somebody won when they lost or vice versa. Sometimes there's that like weird, like very thin trying to figure it out. But I don't know if I've ever like changed like a whole video. Typically, if a video, there have been reacts, like full reacts that we have thrown. There have been pones that we have thrown. Like if it's just a video that doesn't feel our best, then typically we don't put it out. So I would say never changed a video, but we have definitely tossed videos. What's the biggest editing mistake? Erratic asks, what's the biggest editing mistake in a video that you're surprised not a lot of people noticed? Honestly, something that I have a lot of mistake in is for some reason, random audio will just disappear. Sometimes it's a rendering issue, and sometimes it'll just be linked to something that I don't think it's linked to, and video, a little like short clip of audio will be gone. That's typically like my biggest oops. That happened in the fucking ASDF, and I was gonna lose my mind because that video was really important to the channel. Which is why I left a comment immediately, because during the premiere I watched it happen and I went I should do a video of just the parts of clips that were cut. Well, they're not fun bloopers. They were cut for a reason. Saw all 9 of the major movies together. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that it can kind of be like a, you know, a bittersweet day in a way. Oren asks which, I think Oren, sorry, I'm in OBS streamer mode, so everybody's name is like blocked out. Which TLC song do you prefer? No Scrubs or Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls? No Scrubs. 100%. Bah. It's the best one. Milky asks, have you taught Mar how to make pasta from scratch yet? I have not taught Mar how to make pasta from scratch. We made bread together, and that's as far as we've gotten so far. Who is your favorite Star Wars character, both good / bad? Grogu, which I'm gonna show you guys a potential impulse purchase. I haven't made yet, but I might. Grogu and Jar Jar probably are like my top. Erratic asks, any thoughts on the New Day parting ways with WWE? Genuinely thought that they would be lifers. Any teams you'd like to see them against? Might finally get the New Day versus the Elite in some form. Yeah, I would really like to see the New Day versus the Young Bucks, just because I think it would be really funny. So I'd really like to do that. We haven't done blooper reels in a really long time. We've done fail compilations and things like that, but bloopers, I don't think we've had a blooper reel in a fat minute, because we don't do bloopers at the end of videos like we used to anymore, because people stopped watching the videos, so it was like, well, why are we doing this? Milky asks, do you have a favorite word like biscuits or something? In the same vein, a favorite sound. Favorite word. Oh, Lord. Favorite word. I don't know if I have a favorite word. That's a hard question. Favorite word. There's so many words. There's so many words out there. Favorite word is probably... I don't even know if Lanta is like a word, but saying, oh my Lanta is one of my favorite things. Lanta? It's not a word. I don't know. That's a hard question. Favorite sound is probably... Holy fuck. Favorite sound. I like a crisp clap. Like a crisp clap. Oh, maybe the sound of like fire crackling. I do like that a lot. What is the Sot Hexius and least Sot Hexius names? Well, least Sot Hexius, I feel like I don't even need to say. So we all, you know. If you know me, then you know. Sot Hexiest, maybe like Cat. Like Cat Dennings, or just like Cat in general, you know, like... I don't know. There's something so sleek about it. What are some go-to board games for you? I'm not a big... Nick is a great name. I am not a big board game person, just because I wasn't raised around, like a family that played a ton of board games. Like my dad would play like Monopoly and cheat, you know? That was about it. I don't know. I feel like I really like Life, perhaps. Maybe Life. Recently we played Jumanji, and that was really fun. I don't know if I have a favorite board game, though. I think I'd have to, like, play more. For no reason whatsoever. What's something that you say when you're angry, before eating, or any other me phrases? When I'm angry... When I'm angry, I don't typically say it, like, to the person that's made me angry, but I'm a very, like, that's cool. I'm a very, like, passive-aggressive, but not to the person. I would not say that to the person. It's more of, like, if I get a text that's, like, upset me, then Nick might hear me go, that's great. That's cool. Before eating something, I don't know if I really say things before I eat something. I feel like typically when I cook, I have a tendency to be like, could be better. But that's like my own food, not me just like eating food that's been made for me. I don't know. Typically when I am leveling up my me, I give myself quirks instead of expressions because I'm really bad at knowing what I say frequently, and everyone around me is a sponge, so like I'll say something a lot and then other people will like pick it up, and then I can't discern if that phrase was mine or if it went to someone else's. So, I don't know. I do a lot of the quirks. It's just easier for me. I'm so sorry, Genova. Thorn asks, between the two choices, do you prefer mages to cast fire spells or frost spells? Fire, because I'm an agent of chaos. Yum asked, would you rather have ants the size of cats or cats the size of ants? Whew. I think perhaps cats the size of ants because a cat-sized ant sounds really fucking horrifying. If you decide to be indecisive, which are you? Decisive. An excellent question. um, I'm just gonna heart that book. What applications do you use for creating things like the title screen? This title screen that I created is, oh, thank you, that's really nice. The title screen for 20 Minute Tuesdays and Monday mornings, I started with a base from Canva. They had like a template for a starting soon that I just like changed to match our vibes a little bit more. So usually I use Canva or I use Premiere Pro to like do different things. So like Pepper running across the screen, I found a GIF of a German Shepherd running, and I put it into Premiere and had it go from side to side on the screen. But those are usually the two programs that I use for making most assets. Canva is just like really accessible, and then Premiere, I just know how to do certain things in it, so it makes it easier to be like, I'm gonna use that today. What gym routines do you love, and which ones do you hate? Well, I don't like gym classes where everybody's staring at you and the coach is yelling at you for not doing something correctly. That was when Bells and I did a gym program together. The coach was like really fucking mean, and I did not like that. For gym routines, I would say honestly, I like when it's like free flow and I can kind of decide like I want to do this today or this today. I don't like gym routines that I don't like being like, okay, I have to do arm day, leg day, ab day, arm day, leg day, ab day. I don't. No. No. Remember y'all talking about that coach? Didn't they want you to eat? Yeah, so it was like a full program. So it was like a workout plan and a meal plan. And the meal plan wasn't terrible. But yeah, she did. She yelled at me a lot. I did not like it. Genova asks Alicia, what do the straw colors mean? Do they mean anything? Am I being judged and I don't know it? And yes, this is Alicia Bros' question. Okay, so at Dutch Bros, there are like 4 colors of straws, and over the history of Dutch Bros, people have decided that certain colors mean certain things. Pink means that they think that you're cute. That's not entirely true, but I won't say that I didn't give a pink straw to someone that I thought was cute. And it's not like there's like a code. It's just, inherently it was like. But I saw a TikTok that was like, if we don't like you, we give you a green straw. And that is not true. That is, none of those colors are true. The only one I've ever like intentionally done for myself was sometimes I would hand out a pink straw purposely. But then there would be like, there would be people that would be like, I just want this color or whatever. And I was like, but green is my favorite color. So I would not be giving out a color that didn't matter. I love. Artie asks, did you meet your partner through dating apps? If so, do you have any recommendations on keeping the connection going until you can meet in person? Yes and no. Nick and I went to high school together, and then when my engagement broke off in 2019, Nick and I found each other on Tinder, but it just wasn't the right time. And then most recently in 2023, Nick saw me on Tinder and then started liking all my stuff on Instagram because we knew each other. So, like, yes, but no. But what I can say for when I was on dating apps, messaging, not like frequently messaging to bother the person, but just like keeping a good conversation going before you can meet, I think is really important to be like, you know, what are your interests, or, you know, what do you do for work, or, you know, sometimes people commit felonies. Yes, sometimes you date someone from a dating app for a month and then find out that they are getting arrested for a felony charge. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's crazy. Mara and I, again, technically we met on Tinder, but we were working on a show together in person. So again, it's that weird, like, kind of, but not really. My sister married her husband from Tinder, though, also. So for dating apps, I really only use Tinder. I tried to use the other ones, and I just didn't like the layout of it. I don't know. I would say keep the connection going if you can, just by just messaging them. And if they are not giving you positive energy, like if they're not feeding into the conversation like you would want your partner to, then they might not be the person for you. Never convicted. I mean, how horrible. He got a misdemeanor, but what he did was real bad. What he did was real bad. Milky asks, are you going to be doing the summer theater program? I am. I have a meeting for it this weekend that I have to prep for, and it's like a month long, and I'm a little bit stressed about balancing all the things in my life, but I am doing that this summer. Robert asks, what's the most challenging part of putting together collabs with other creators? Also, as it is Cinco de Mayo, describe your perfect taco. I will talk about Felon Man after the 20 minutes is up. The most challenging thing about collabs is getting people to show up and be there on time. Being a group channel, we're frequently telling everybody to check your tech before we go live. And a lot of other collaborators don't do that. Or sometimes will bail on you like the day of. And so working in collabs, typically the hardest part is just getting somebody to show up. A lot of the collabs we do have are people initiating their side because we don't have to have as much stress of them falling out because they reached out to us. So I would say that's probably the most challenging. And then my perfect taco, I really love carnitas. So I would say like a street taco with carnitas. I'm not a big onion person, but on street tacos, I'm okay with a little bit of onion, cilantro, and like lime juice. And that's it. She my baby girl. She perfect. She's incredible. If you started your own personal film company, what type of camera and audio device would you purchase if money wasn't a problem? Okay, well, I'm not very researched on audio equipment, but I would know that I would want like a high quality boom mic. I guess. So that's a little bit hard. I don't know, because I feel like the film industry has changed so much where you can kind of use any equipment to make a good movie. Like there are movies being made on fucking iPhones that are genuinely not terrible. So I don't know if I would say a specific model, especially because I haven't been in the film industry in so long. Like I think that you could reliably make like the Osmo that I have. I think I could reliably make a short film, I guess, on it. I don't know about a full length feature film. But I think I would need to do more research to answer that question accurately because I've been out of the game for so long that I don't even know what like people are using anymore. I don't think I would use film though. That's crazy, babes. What was your worst convention experience and your best convention experience? The worst convention experience was before a meetup, before a community meetup. Like 20 minutes before the meetup had happened. One of the team had found a thread of people talking very honestly about how they felt about the team and their bodies and who they would like to sleep with. And 20 minutes later, I had to meet that person in person. And I did not like that. Yeah. And then I proceeded to block them on my personals, and they have stayed blocked since. They're not like barred from the community or anything, but if you explicitly state I'd like to sleep with Alicia, bye. No, thank you. Yeah, that was a tough one. My best convention experience was getting to meet Alan, because I didn't know he was coming to TwitchCon, and he surprised the whole team by showing up to TwitchCon, and it was after Alan had kind of taken a step back from the channel, for personal reasons. And so I think that when I think of the best convention experience, I think of just like launching myself at Alan and hugging him like as tightly as I could because I was so excited to see him. Punk asks, how are you? I am. Nick Cage versus Logan Paul, who do you want to win? I'm not answering that. Yum asks, what does a typical day for Alicia look like with editing and theater errands? I actually made a list, so like my to-do today is this stream. I need to make shorts and reels because I've missed the last 3 days and it's been bothering me. There is a photo shoot that I did that I edited, and I need to finish that and see if I'm going to make a vlog or trailer to advertise it on Patreon before it goes into the store. I need to finish the spelling bee video. I need to start Don't Wow 135. I need to talk to Alex about meetings, tournament details, and then I need to prep for a theater meeting I have this week. I need to prep for a set design that I'm starting this week, and I need to make a schedule for myself. So that is all on my like things that I would like to touch today. That's that's my plan. There's only 2 questions left, so I'm going to answer these 2, and then I'll stop for the day. If you could add another room to the studio, be it for production purposes or possibly more casual means, what would it be? There is a room in between the YouTube box and the cosplay room that currently we're only using for thumbnail photos, and we are going to turn it into like a photo shoot room kind of, because there's a wall, there's a corner wall, and my plan is to it used to be the gym, yeah. My plan is to paint the corner of that room to either match a the beep is back, sorry, to either clean the whoa pillar, sorry, my headphones died. I'm going to paint the corner of that room to either match a photo shoot every month or just make it a cutesy photo op that the girls can take selfies in front of each month. That is my plan for that room. It's not necessarily adding a room, but it's different than what it is now. And the last one I'm going to answer for today, Iscariot asks, if someone wanted to start up streaming, what would you put together as a starter pack and why are they important? Is there anything people don't think that they need, but they absolutely do? The most important thing, I would say, is, hold on, sorry. Things that people look for as soon as they get into your stream is relatively good camera quality if you are streaming with a camera. If you are not, just know that your journey is going to be harder to grow, but not impossible. But I would say a relatively okay webcam. The C920 is really reliable starting point. Right now I'm using the Osmo Pocket 3 that I just learned you can like plug in and use as a webcam, and it's really, really good quality, and it has like tracking and a bunch of other stuff. So I would recommend, I would probably start with the C920 to see if you are genuinely interested in streaming or not. And then a lot of people, including GP, use like real cameras and fancy lenses, and they like poured it all in. I don't know how to do any of that. That's the boys do phenomenal stuff. I don't know how they do it. This one I just plug in the cord and it goes, "You want to use me as a webcam?" And I say yes. So I would start really, really easy. And then for audio, typically if your audio sounds bad, it's really hard for folks to want to like stay and hype you up. So, I would say audio wise, I don't know if I would have a specific microphone that I'd say that you should use. But I use the HyperX. That's what I'm using right now, and I just use filters in OBS to make it sound a little bit better. It's not perfect because I don't have it on a boom arm in front of me, but I would recommend a boom arm pretty close to your mouth, just because it sounds so much better than getting a bunch of room audio. Yeah, I would say focus on. Good morning. I would say focus on audio and video and what you want that to look like first and foremost. You can set up a lot of shit through Streamlabs. A lot of it is either intuitive or you can look on YouTube and there's lots of tutorials for how to set stuff up. But starting point, visual and audio. I always recommend doing I always recommend doing a recording in your OBS and then listen to it, watch it, and see if you would watch that stream. Is that quality something that you would stay more than 10 minutes in, you know? Or as soon as you hear it, are you like, I'm out? And that is all the questions from 20 Minute Tuesday for this week. As of right now, I will not guarantee that I will do one next week, but I don't know yet. There may or may not. You're welcome to throw questions in 20 Minute Tuesday. And once I decide what the future of 20 Minute Tuesday is, I will let you guys know. Hi Yogi, it's good to see you. You can do a lot with a cheap microphone, but you can also get the wrong expensive microphone. Yes, there's a lot that can go right and a lot that can go wrong. So do your research. A lot of the equipment that I have for like my personal use, I got from watching TikToks or other things, and I was like, ooh, that would be really good for my behind the scenes work. And so I got the Osmo. But other than that, I don't know. Hi, Carrie. Not a question, but more of an apology. No. You are totally fine. It was something that Maddie and I talked about because Maddie messaged me and was like, do you think that I could do this? And I was like, you can, but just be aware that viewership might be lower because they can't see you and it'll be hard to hear you. And so you don't have to apologize at all. It was something that we talked about. But also I hadn't heard the voice changer before we started the stream yesterday. So I didn't know that it was going to do that like echo-y thing either. Thank you. Thank you. I've had it forever. That's okay. You're not the only one. It was not. Please don't. Me saying, I don't remember what I put in chat, but I put something about weenie babies or something, and I think I was totally kidding. Again, like I just said when you're like, try to listen to your stream, and like, would you listen to it? It's okay if you wouldn't. Thank you, Trash Hunter. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, hey girl. Hey. Thank you, Raven and Lonely, for supporting the channel. And thank you, Ash, for the resub courtesy of Joe. I appreciate it. I heard you laugh at that. I did. I felt bad. I didn't want you guys to actually feel bad. I was kidding. I was lucky to have people that want me to succeed and help me with the stuff I needed to get. Yes, and that's a big part of it too. Tell us the tale of Felon Man. Okay. The year was 2019. Why is 20 minutes under threat of vanishing? I explained it at the beginning of stream, but basically I don't know if it feels worth it for me to keep doing 20-minute streams for a variety of reasons, and I talked about it at the beginning of stream. We can get more into the logistics of it, but Felon Man. The year was 2019. Your girl was engaged. I was engaged in the summer of 2019. Then come our anniversary, which is around November-ish. I find out my fiance going to raves, sleeping with this kitten girl. Okay? Okay. Break off engagement. We split. I immediately jump on Tinder because if my fiance was already sleeping with other women, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay? And what I wanted to do was a tall blonde man from Tinder. What makes her a kitten girl? A lot of things. So I find this man on Tinder. We start talking. We hit it off instantly. Incredible. Very kind man. He comes over to my apartment. My apartment that technically I still live with my ex in, but my ex hadn't been home for 4 days. My ex said, I'm gonna go stay with my brother. I'll be gone. Great. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear from you. In the midst of that, Felon Man comes over. Felon Man and I are in my room because I've already broken off the bedrooms. I am in the bedroom. I'm showing him like old YouTube videos of me from high school. He's showing me the same thing of him. We're just like bonding. Nothing nefarious has occurred yet, okay? We make out a little bit. Nothing more. Then I hear my ex come through the door. And then I panic. So I go from my room to his room. Haven't seen him in 4 days. Haven't talked really. And I say, hey, I need you to know that somebody is here. And little man barges across the hallway to stand up to Felon Man, tall man, and tells him to like get out or whatever. And Felon Man does. He does get out. And then the police show up. And to this day, I do not know if a neighbor called the police or if Felon Man called the police. Felon Man alluded to the fact that he called the police to protect me. I don't know if that's true. I think that Felon Man wanted me to love him very badly. So, the police come, they make sure that we're okay, because there was like a lot of yelling and stuff. Felon Man is engaged, yes. So Felon Man and I start seeing each other a lot because he's convinced me that he's like the hero, right? Not only have we started seeing each other, but he called the police against my ex to like protect me, and like he called me that night to make sure I was okay. Blah 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 blah. We started dating. We were never officially boyfriend and girlfriend, but we were like seeing each other almost every day. In December, and if you know, December is when my birthday is. And on my birthday, he gave me, I don't know how old I was at the time, but he gave me a gift for every year I had been alive. And I thought at the time that that was really romantic. One of those gifts was tickets to Disneyland. And I was stoked. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I think that maybe I'm not ready to go yet because Disney tickets last like a year. And so I was like, maybe we can go later. And he was like, I really think we should go. And I was like, I don't know, might get murdered. So I didn't. We can continue to date for another like 2-ish weeks. And then around the new year was when he suddenly was like, I need to focus on my nursing career. And it was the first time he'd brought it up. And I was like, okay, we've only been dating for a month. I just had an engagement broken off. Like, if you need time, you need time. But homie disappeared from all social media for days. And I said, well, that's weird. So I Googled his name. And homie, guess what? Arrested. He was arrested for writing himself checks from an old man that he was taking care of. And he wrote over $100,000 of checks to himself. If I had gone to Disney, I would have been a fucking accomplice. So, Felon Man and I, we stopped seeing each other, obviously. A couple months went by, and by that time, I had been scared by not only felon man, but then also the assault of another man, that I went running back to my ex. And so I remember my ex and I were going to IKEA, and I got a text from felon man that was like, "Hey, I'm really sorry, things got really crazy." So I think he dropped a $50 dono at one point. And there's just like, there's no way for me to know. There's no way for me to know that the money was stolen or not. Because he had a job as well as the caregiver thing. So I don't fucking know. How would you have been an accomplice? Yes. So I would have been cleared, but at first I would have been an accomplice because they would have seen that he had spent money to take me to a thing. Like, if I had continued to see him, even if I didn't know, it would be like an accomplice until I knew, essentially. They would clear me, obviously, but they wouldn't know at first. They'd be like, "Oh, you were going on fancy trips with this man that you just met. How suspicious." I would be cleared, but yeah, and then fast forward to the divorce, which was 2023. Who was the first man I called? That's right. Because I knew he'd show up. So anyway, yeah, then I found out that felon man had a girlfriend, and then I was like, "Hey, if you have a girlfriend, I'm absolutely not seeing you." Because he had told me that they had split up or whatever. He just blah, 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 blah. And they didn't. So we broke up. We broke up. We stopped seeing each other. And then when I told him I didn't want to see him if he was sleeping with other people because it wasn't safe for me, he hit me with a okay and then the cowboy emote. So if you see us using the cowboy emote, it's kind of because he instilled it in our brains as like a thing. So anyway, that's the story of Felon Man. Yeah. Yeah. I love the cowboy emote. It's so funny. We use it ironically all the time, and it's very funny. And we really only use it because he used it in the one instance that it didn't make sense. Wait, I don't know if you saw at the start of the story. I didn't. Mar asked something about coffee. I cannot for the life of me remember what was in our coffee yesterday because I want to try and ask for it at the closer place. Oh god, it was a lot of things. It was like, I know that there was cocoa powder on top, there was honey, maybe vanilla, and maybe one extra thing. There was like a lot in it. Yeah, and then I did brown sugar. Yes, brown sugar. And then I did, hold on, there's something else with Felon Man. Oh, between 2019 and 2023, I posted like a TikTok that was like, I know that COVID's driving me insane because it has made me want to text my ex who's a felon. And then he texted me and he was like, actually, it's a misdemeanor. So he got off with a misdemeanor, but still. Crazy work. Crazy work, by the way. Yeah. It was a pretty funny TikTok though. I was pretty proud of it. Felon man, it's just easier to say. It is. I'm not gonna call him misdemeanor man. No. Felon man, it's just so funny. A misdemeanor for 100K is wild. Yeah, I was just about to say something that I really shouldn't say. But you can guess why he got off. Mr. Demeanor. Oh, that one's pretty funny. But like everybody knows him as Felon Man, you know? Everybody knows him as Felon Man. I gotta leave it. I'll say it. Yeah. 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 So yeah, that's the story of Felon Man. Yeah. It was a crazy time in my life. The breakup to getting back together, there was just like a lot that occurred in a short amount of time. Unlisted category. Hello? I'm in just chatting, am I not? Is she cracked? Oh, it does say unlisted category. Hello? Girl, what are you doing? Okay. I fixed it. Thank God for Nick. Thank God for Nick. Truly. Crazy. I don't know, man. Yeah, 2019 was a wild year. 2013 was a wild year for so many reasons. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I did. I did. I do think that part of it was because it was during the start of COVID, and so I think it was really easy for them to just be like, but, you know, happens. Thank God you stayed on Tinder just a little longer. Yeah, well, that was. I got back on Tinder after the divorce split. So, and that was when I was that that is when I was trying to get with everybody. So, Genova. That's very funny. Not me. Hey, hey, take it easy. That was a time. Listen, I don't need to clear my name, and I'm not going to. Tinder's for rookies. Go to Facebook Marketplace, look for selling wedding dresses, and sort for size as you wish. Whoa, that's crazy. You said this one too squishy. I probably got banned from Tinder because I subbed for Tinder Plus and I didn't get an auto renew notice, but I stopped using the app. Oh no. That's so funny. No judgment here, been there, done that. No, it's okay. I like that I was like, I don't need to clear my name. But actually, I really didn't sleep with very many people after the divorce. So I don't know. This is gonna sound so weird, but I saw a video of a comedian that said the after divorce horny is so much worse than the I'm single and have nothing horny. That is true. And I did make a lot of jokes about treating dick like a sport and whatever. Because at the time it was really funny to like delve into the jokes of being publicly divorced. Because like if I was publicly going through a divorce and I was not making fun of the situation, it would have genuinely made going through a divorce online so much harder. So it was funnier to be like, sleeping around. But I didn't, I don't know, I really didn't sleep around. And then there are people online that are trying to talk about it like it matters to them. But yeah, it was really nice to have the channel going through that time, to make the jokes about things, to have the support system that I had, even if they talking shit about me now. Fuck it, we ball, we move on. I am happy, I'm healthy. I showed up in the gap of it all, and that's crazy. And honestly, probably for the best, because living in the studio was like a very wild time of my life. What is going on here? What makes you sad? What is happening? Yeah, listen. I love Mar to death. Mar, one of my absolute best friends. And I think because Mar and I are so close and we're best friends, I think that there are a lot of ways that we see that we would not have worked out. And I think that the way that our friendship happened was like the perfect way. Otherwise, if Mar and I started dating, if Mar and I were dating, I would not have brought Mar on the channel. But if I happened to have made a decision to bring Mar on the channel publicly as my my partner, Mar would probably not be here if we didn't work out. So I'm very thankful for all of the ways that the cards happened, because I am so incredibly thankful for Mar for so many reasons. Hold on. Somebody asked something. Hang on, like literally living in the studio. Yes. So, January of 2023, I found out that my husband was sending really, really shitty, slutty messages to a girl that I went to high school with. And it was a month after I had caught him texting something else, and I was like, if this happens again, I'm gone. And then Royal Rumble 2023, we host a party. Big old party. Have a bunch of friends over to watch it. And then that night, I find all of this stuff out. The next day, I pack my shit and I stay at the studio. And I lived at the studio from the end of January until April, I want to say. But I did. I did genuinely live in the studio. I was not the only one living in the studio. It was there was a lot happening at the time. It was a lot. I can guarantee working with a person that you are dating is incredibly complicated. True. Yeah. This is around the same time as my breakup with my ex. Yeah. Yeah. Who else was there? I'm not going to divulge other people's personal information. But if you were around, you probably just know. Do you want Chad to kick your ex's ass? No. I would love if my ex's fiance would leave him because she deserves so much better than him and she seems like a very kind person. But no. Please don't contact him. Don't message him. I don't ever want to hear from him again. I don't think he can message me because I blocked him on everything, but no, thank you. No. I worked with someone I was dating once, and the situation culminated in me having to call the police. Oh no. Are you happy now, even with all the stuff that went on in the past? Are you asking that question in terms of personal life or business life? I think technically I think the answer is probably the same. I am happy. I think that I often long for where I would be if those things hadn't happened. I compare a lot of how far I had gotten to where I am now, and Nick is very supportive and is very kind and reminds me to not compare myself to myself in a lot of ways. But holy fuck. Please don't ever remind me of Mother's Day again. Holy. I I think because I was married and I had a house and, I didn't want kids with my ex, right? But I think if I was where I wanted to be, like there are often days I wish that I had gotten with Nick sooner, right? And obviously our lives would be vastly different if that was the case, and I'm very happy with where I am. But sometimes I'm like, man, I wish that I hadn't have married that fucking dickhole, and I wish that I, had my first marriage be with Nick, because I do see a full life with Nick, which, truthfully I didn't see with Bo, and I shouldn't have married him and all of the fucking blah 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 blah. But sometimes I do wish that I had the wedding of my dreams and, you know, maybe I would be getting ready to have kids and all of those things, but I think right now I'm not in the position to do those things, and I think sometimes that weighs on me kind of heavy because it's hard to think about, like, I don't know, it's hard to think about inviting people to a wedding that already knew I was married before, and that's shit that I didn't think about before. And so that's hard. And I think a lot of that applies to the channel as well, where the channel is the healthiest it's ever been, but we would be a lot bigger if all that bullshit didn't happen, And we're growing and we're doing amazing things, and I'm really proud of the channel. But again, it's that if this thing didn't happen, we could be farther, you know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, and I think that's the thing is, uh, I think if Nick and I had met, remember how I said in 2019 Nick and I had matched on Tinder, I think if Nick and I had started to become a thing in 2019 on Tinder, I don't know if we would have made it. Like, I think that 2023 was like the right time for us to be together. And so I'm not necessarily saying I wish I could go back and change things, because I'm very thankful for where I am and where the channel is. Um, Sometimes it's just like hard to think about the heaviness of the change of the world, of your life. You know, it's hard that someone that was a big part of my divorce support system is throwing it in my face publicly. Like, it's just it's sad to think about. My best girlfriend dated this guy a year ago tomorrow, officially. Secretly. They started, hold on, there's tea. They started a week after meeting on March 30th, and he love bombed her. I was a wreck because I saw it, and it was really obvious. They lasted until like August 3rd or something. Someone posted him on a local dating Facebook group and called him on the love bombing. And a couple weeks ago, she told me that he's engaged to the new girl he's with. I figure he's probably only been with her maybe 6 months or so. Big yikes. Yes, that's what my sister said. My sister was like, you know, they got engaged too fast and blah blah blah. Because like my ex and I were together we started dating in 2015 and we got married 2020 January 1st of 2022, with the small breakup in the middle. And so like we were together for a long time before we got married. And so he jumping into that next one fast, and I pray for that girl. I think they've been together long enough that if you know, you know. But I just hope for her sake that she get the fuck out of there. I told this to January, but if you travel through life without any baggage, you'd be unprepared when you arrive where you're supposed to be. Oh, that's really sweet. You wouldn't be the person you are without the experience you've had, good or bad. That is very true. I get I wouldn't be a ball of weird and fun without the struggle, but I still think I would have been a really cool trust fund kid. Ah, wouldn't we have all been fucking sick trust fund kids? We would have like done the good shit out there. That one guy that's trying to buy Spirit Airlines. Think of the good we could do if people just started doing that shit for more important things than Spirit Airlines. I'm guessing we're talking serious talk. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'd go through it all again if I got to meet these people. Yes, and that's how I feel. I think it's, you know, before I stepped away from content, there was another content creator that I was good friends with, a friend of the channel at the time, who basically told me that I was brainwashed and that I'm so much better than this and blah 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 blah. And then I stepped away from content and I fucking came back because I love these people so much and they would not hurt me. Like, I don't know, to have somebody who fucking doesn't know the people that I love the most be like, "You're brainwashed." Homie, take a breath. Homie, take a second. Homie, it's okay. I wish I could get my brain washed. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's, you know, I think it's the idea that it's crazy to believe that a team would want a team to succeed. Crazy to believe that. It just means the brainwashing stuck. Absolutely. That's right. I am fully brainwashed. How dare I have real friends that I'd like to see succeed instead of I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful to be where I am. I think this week has just been a little bit heavy. God forbid people want others to succeed. That's what I'm saying. God forbid, baby. How dare you be happy? How dare I be happy? I don't know, man. I don't know. I am very fragile. I can't stop. No. Get Brock Lesnar out of here. My favorite Alicia moments are the purge and when you stole the Wi-Fi. And I'll do it again. Absolutely. That's right. Do I have drafts in my fucking blue sky of other shit? Yeah. One day I might lose my mind and just post a bunch of shit. Stealing the Wi-Fi was an iconic moment, though. Yeah. The Wi-Fi was a good moment for me. Him being like, I'm sick. Okay. Alright. Criminal? The throat spray. Yeah, that's... I always think about the throat spray and I like giggle and then I think about my ex-husband finding the box. What do you mean stealing the Wi-Fi? Oh, okay. When I was living in the studio, I was in the process of moving all of my shit out of the house into a storage unit. And the day that I went to get my computer, I was finally packing up my whole computer to bring to the studio. There was a car in the driveway that I didn't recognize. There was some cute little slippers by the door. And he was in the bedroom, our bedroom at the time, with a girl. And I paid for the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi was under my name. So I not only took my computer, but I took the Wi-Fi with me. And my ex texted me and was like, did you turn off the Wi-Fi? And I said, no, I took it. And he was like, I can't get Wi-Fi set up today. Like, I'm sick, blah, blah, blah. She's just a friend, blah, 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 blah. I give a fuck. You ain't using my Wi-Fi for your Netflix and chill, bitch. Absolutely not. So, yeah. I do think he was sick, because I think it was after the LA trip. So I think he went to WrestleMania, and I think he came back sick. But he came back sick and then had a girl in his bed, so. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking that Wi-Fi and I'm leaving. Absolutely not, bitch. Yeah. Yes. It wasn't really stealing it, but I did take it. What a smart person. Hey. Hey. I took that shit. I left. Mine. I immediately... It did fuck me over time because the contract I was in or whatever got fucked up because I didn't have an address to switch it to, but worth it. Worth it. I don't give a fuck. The funny thing is that in his story, you're the villain. Yeah, I shared a thing on TikTok that was all about, like, how I'm the villain in your story and blah, 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 blah. It is really funny that he's, like, out there telling people that I'm the crazy ex-wife. And it's like, let's talk about the text messages you sent to other women. Also, the fact that my ex continues to bring his fiance and family and friends to Lake Tahoe. Find another fucking place, bitch. That's my place. There are so many other places. Go to Idaho. Go somewhere else. Quit going to the place my sister lives. Oh my god. My god. It's driving me crazy. Get a new lake, bitch. It's 9 hours away. Lake Tahoe is not overrated, and I will kill you. I grew up around Lake Tahoe. My sister lives there. My grandma got married there. I brought my ex there because it means a lot to me. My ex and I were going to retire in Lake Tahoe. It is not overrated, but there are so many other lakes that my shitty ex-husband could go to. Leave it alone. It's mine. Oh, I know, Mar. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I love Tahoe. You all should go to Tahoe. It's beautiful. It's incredible. My ex should not go to Tahoe. Quit going to Tahoe. I swear to God, he only goes to Tahoe to post that he's going to Tahoe. And I only found out that he went again because my sister is still friends with his brother on Facebook by, like, he just didn't delete her. And she was like, why is he in Tahoe? And I said, fuck if I know. Could you imagine in the divorce papers, I'm like, you cannot step foot in Lake Tahoe. Piss me off. Piss me off. Ugh. There's also, like, go to Crater Lake. We have Crater Lake in Oregon. There were other places. Yum! Thank you for your 212. Thank you. You have leaky nipples, so I'm sorry about that. Well, Lake Tahoe is 9 hours away, so that would mean that I'd have to be there, like, whenever he arrives, you know? And that's a lot of work. I'm so sorry. It's too much. It's too much. Yeah, that is your story to tell, babes. That's... Woo! Thank you so much, Yum, for your 212. Thank you to anybody that has supported. That'd be like if after my ex cheated on me, we broke up, I kept vacationing on the little seaside town in Maine where she grew up. Like, what? That's what I'm saying! That is what I'm saying! It is a 9-hour drive. We were going to retire in Lake Tahoe. And he not only proposed to his girlfriend there, but continues to bring family and friends there. Or maybe he's posting old pictures from that same trip. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But get out. Why would you propose to your girlfriend there? I got proposed to in a random lake park in Florida. You're gonna take her to a place that matters to me? Oh my god. I don't wish ill on anybody. I'm so peaceful. I'm so calm. Well, hold on. Oh my god. $20? Bauer.
Funds.
Thank you so fucking much. Thank you. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever because I haven't gone to a con in forever. Good to see you, though. I hope you're well. My dad proposed to my mom in the car on the way home on the weekend. Hey, and if it was special to him, that's all that fucking matters. May the 4th alerts are still on. I set new alerts. I like Ewoks, bitch. It's fucking Revenge of the Sith and I like Ewoks. They stay on. Quit. My god. You ditched us. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe this year. Maybe. I hope. I don't know. At this point, it's healthier to let it go. Yeah. I don't check his socials or anything like I used to. Like, ever since I got the money back from the house, I'm out. You know? I'm good. But my sister was like, hey. And I said, I'm packing you in my suitcase. You got engaged. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. Everybody shut the fuck up. You got engaged? Are you being for real right now? Hey. Are you being for real right now? I did. Oh my god. Oh, was it at Lake Tahoe? I'm gonna kill you. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. That's huge. A lucky lady. I am so excited for you. I do actually, I do think maybe I saw that. Maybe I saw pictures of it. Am I cracked right now? Were there pictures on Instagram? Am I crazy? I feel like I saw something. I think maybe I knew this. You probably did. Slay. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's so exciting. Ugh. I love that. I love that for you. That dance floor at the wedding is gonna be torn up. That's so cool. Congratulations. That's awesome. I was gonna ask if the house stuff was finally settled, but how do you ask that? Yes, last July, when Nick and I were on our Seattle anniversary trip, that's when I got the text that he was signing the paperwork. So I've officially, I guess I got the text then, and then I think a month or so went by, and then I got paid. But yes, all the house stuff is settled, so my name is no longer on the house. I'm all clear. And then once that happened, I blocked him on literally everything. I was like, no. Never again, sir. Hi, Lemon Whore, how are you? Yeah. Last summer, all that got signed, which is great.
Goopa noopa.
Hell yeah.
Goopa noopa.
Raven said, give me Overlord right now. No sharing in this economy. Thank you so freaking much. I'm okay, Lemon. I'm alright. It's been a week, but it's been good. I still remember when Drunk Maddie invaded Sid's stream when she got engaged. I love that clip so much. Guys, we are like 53 follows away from 10k on Instagram for Guild Pack, just saying. Hold on. Guild Pack Instagram. Oh my god, I have to show you guys what I want to buy. Guys. If you don't follow Guild Pack on Instagram, they're so close to 10k. So close to 10k. And they posted a shit ton of content from MagicCon. Oh, hell yeah, I'll spam it. You gonna say shit to me? Hey, I'm doing it. Report it for spam. Quit. Go follow Guild Pack. Go follow them right now. One of you did it. I love you. Thank you. Who's that magic card? Yes. We have less than 8k views to go on Guild Pack's latest video to get Darian's cheeks. Oh my god, I don't have Instagram. That's okay. I forgive you and I love you. Patreon. Well, that makes sense. You don't have to be a paid member for there. It's okay. I get it, Torg. If you can support Guild Pack on literally any platform, we appreciate it. There's some really, really cool opportunities coming up, and we're very, very fortunate. So if you're on Instagram and if you can help Guild Pack reach their goal, we're getting close. Okay, hold on. Guys, look. Look at him. Are we looking? Do we see him? He's life-size. It's okay. They've got 40 million pictures of him, so we could just keep going. He's life-size. Look at him. Are we looking? Oh my god, he's beautiful. He's incredible. 16.5 inches tall. Look at him. He's beautiful. He's incredible. I want him desperately. You can remove him from his base. Where does he go? That's not my concern right now. You can also get, it's way too expensive already, right? It's on sale, technically. It's $285 for him. But you can also get accessories. You can get a little cookie for him. You can get his little shield. I would just get the base. I wouldn't get the accessories. I can't afford that right now. But I've spent my money on less cool things, I would say. But I asked Nick last night, I said, would you be disappointed in me if I did some extra editing so that I could have a life-size Grogu? Because look at him. Look at him. I want him desperately. So I'm gonna, hey, if I need to hustle hard to make a little extra money to get this man, I will. He said he wouldn't be disappointed in me. Because I'd be earning it, you know? I love him. I love him so much. I gotta earn him before I buy him, so I haven't bought him yet. But the Grogu hustle is real. I will be hustling to get him. I love him, and I want him before he sells out, or I'm gonna be very, very sad. I want him so bad. He's so cute. I am gonna see the new movie. I'm very excited. I, like, openly sobbed at just the trailer when I saw it. Because I love Grogu. I love Grogu, Gizmo, any weird little creature that looks a little fucked up. I love them. How do you hustle more than you already are? Oh, well, I do things outside of GP to make money.
Goopa noopa. Goopa noopa.
Zorky, thank you so fucking much. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I did. I wept at Hoppers. Yeah. That's nuts! That's nuts! That's not even a fund! That's the whole thing!
fund.
Are we... Oh my god. What? Holy fuck. If you want the guild pack one, it's this one. Otherwise, it's Watch Girls Play. That's our that's our magic channel. Holy fucking shit, Zool. Holy. Yeah. Oh my god. I can't even breathe. That's fucking insane. That's so kind of you. Oh my god. Thank you. That's crazy. That's how I feel. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Zorky. Thank you, Bauer. Thank you all. Holy shit. You guys are crazy. You guys are so nice. Thank you so much. I got paint under my fingernails. I don't even know what to do. Thank you so much. That is. Hey! Hey! Watch yourself. Watch yourself. I'm working consistently now. I'll watch more shit for you to edit. I still need to edit your shit. It is on my list of things that I also need to do, besides all the other things that I need to do. But hey, I will hustle. I just have to fucking make myself work late hours, and I don't want to. This is a good example of why you should keep doing this.
God! Is it? It is! The mega bitch!
Ugh, iconic. Thank you, Raven, for 200 biddies! Making you. You're already there. But our master bidder, thank you so much. I love that alert. Oh my god, I love Drop Dead Fred. Have you seen Drop Dead Fred? Hey. Have you seen Drop Dead Fred? Did I make you watch Drop Dead Fred? Mar. You haven't seen Drop Dead Fred. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're gonna watch Drop Dead Fred. Oh. It's one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. Silly question. Hey, Mar came over yesterday and Mar had seen a surprising amount of movies. I kept being like, you seen this? You seen this? You seen this? And Mar had seen most of them. So, Drop Dead Fred is a very funny movie and I love it a lot. It's about a girl with an imaginary friend that when she gets older, it comes back. 16, my favorite number. Yum, thank you so much for your 212. Yesterday, Mar... Lizard. I also want to buy hoppers. It's a whole mess. Thank you so much, Archborn. Thank you guys. You guys are being really, really kind. Thank you. Yesterday, Mar and I watched Agent Cody Banks. Mar hadn't seen Agent Cody Banks, so we watched that, which is like iconic for our age group. And then we half watched the Minecraft movie. The Frankie Muniz one. Absolutely. It's so fun. You're bringing them culture. As I do. Drop Dead Fred for next movie night. I don't know if all of them would love it. Maybe. I don't know, because I just really love weird movies. You know? I don't know, I love it. It's so fun. It's like this little girl has a crazy fucking imaginary friend when she's little, and then when she's an adult, he comes back and he fucks her shit up. Oh, it's so good. So good. Minecraft, I have not seen that. You've gotta. I don't think I ever watched Agent Cody Banks 2. I think it was one of those movies that I was like, this does not need a second film. That is true, Nikita. That is true. That is a different level. Enjoy your meeting. If I am not here, then Mar and Willow will be. Some movies are best left one of, and I agree, but I will say that Devil Wears Prada 2 was incredible. Honestly, one of the best sequels that I've seen where it feels like a continuation of a story instead of just writing to write. I really enjoyed it. I did like the D&D movie. I would like to see Mortal Kombat 2, though I didn't see the 2021 one. I thought that about Spy Kids when 2 came out and then 3 got me back. Hey, and one thing about me, I love all of the Spy Kids movies.
So Taco Tuesday and Saturday I think not.
What? Storm, thank you! Right? Thank you for 1,000 fucking bits! Thank you. Thank you both so fucking much. Yeah, the balls on the first roll was crazy. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody that celebrates. If you have not ordered tacos or burritos or a quesadilla, today's the day to do it. Thank you so much. Raven, thank you for 1,000 fucking biddies. It is. It's Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday. Oh, it's so good. It's the best. I'm stoked. I love. Andre posted a silly little gif of me dancing in the taco costume from like years ago. It brought me so much joy. So much joy. Big fan. It is. It's the perfect day. I watched that like 6 times. The gif. It's pretty smooth. It's a nice little I don't know. I was getting down with the thickness in that one. What are they doing? What is this?
And Revenge of the
Hold
Fifth.
on. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, they're doing cool shit in the magic room. Storm, thank you for your 212. Happy Revenge of the Fifth as well. Oh my god. Are they gathering magic? They are working on the magic room. And it looks really good on camera. Where? In the... Oh, no. Hold on. I send. Oh, what is this? Hold on. I don't think you need all these pictures of Alex. I do. They're pretty funny. Darian took like a fuck ton of pictures of Alex. I don't really know what the setup is going on here, but they're doing it. Oh my god. Thank you, Derp Face, for your biddies. Yeah, where? Well, it's not for public access. Whoa. Hold on. There was something else also. I think they set it up for a phone to record overhead, which is kind of crazy. I really like the background for podcast setting. That looks sick. Same. You can't. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not ready for you guys yet. It's getting closer every day though. Hey, why are you working? Why are you working? Why are you working? Girl. It does. It looks so good. What are you doing? Jailbreak. What are you doing? Our neighbors are moving, and so they are making a lot of noise. And I'm trying to figure out if she's mad about the noises or if she might have to go out. She's been planning it for like an hour. You're in West Texas right now. You're getting the goods. You getting the goods, baby. You guys are crazy. I cannot get over this. You guys are crazy. So kind. So very nice of you. I'm just a girl. Enjoy your meeting. Hold on. Let me let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Mar. Will you watch the trailers that Alex put in and let me know if you approve? I'm gonna text the other person that has not responded. Trailer time. Maybe. Like half the team has approved them and half hasn't, so I have to get permission before I pop them. But they are ready. They are ready. And then I made because I did a store album and I was trying to decide. I made it into like a vlog where it's just like all of the clips put together instead of a trailer. And I don't know if I want to do that and have the vlog be like locked at a tier, or if I wanted to do a trailer that like promotes the store album. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I need to get some dessert. Any recommendations? Well, my number one answer is unfortunately always going to be tiramisu. Applebee's has like a blondie brownie ice cream butter pecan situation that's really good. Warm chocolate chip cookies, perhaps. Ice cream. I like Rocky Road. If you're trying to go in theme of Cinco de Mayo, I would say like buñuelos. The like cinnamon sugar chips. Cabbage. Now we're on to something. Sopapillas. Oh, that's what I'm saying. We don't have an Applebee's. Damn it. The blondie brownie's so good. You could get flan. I am not the texture of flan. We don't really get along, but you could. Yes. Oh, birria sounds so good. Ow. Everything sounds so good. Oh, tiramisu. An excellent choice. Honestly, you can't go wrong. And I'm in danger. It's so good, dude. I love. Big fan. I have a place by me that has Texas chicken fried steak sized sopapillas. Now let's unpack that. Texas chicken fried steak sized sopapillas. Hi, Knives. How are you? Look at her. Just vibes. I tried to take her to the dog park earlier, and there was only one dog in there, and that one dog, old, didn't want to play with her. So I took her to the dog park, and then did some training with her, and then I gave her the Kong. You know, the size of a pizza box. She's me after I eat soup. So fair. Okay, perfect. Didn't Mar find a place that did tiramisu wrong? Well, there are definitely places that do tiramisu incorrectly. That's true. But I feel like even the ones that I've had that haven't been tiramisu still taste good, you know? Don't cocoa coat it. They didn't put no cocoa in it. They put Folgers in it. Oh, honey. You've never had tiramisu. Do you like coffee? If you don't like coffee, you will not like tiramisu. But if you do like coffee, I would recommend. Oh my god. I love tiramisu. Yes. Okay, friends. I have to pee. And you know what that means? It means you guys get to see May's trailers. But before I show you May's trailers, I need a little hype. I need a little commotion. I need to know that you guys want to see the trailers. Because if you don't want to see them, I don't have to show them. It's alright. It's okay. If you don't want to see what's coming to Patreon, like, I get it. It's fine. I don't have to show you. I could just put you in, like, a silly little BRB, and I could just go pee, and I could come back. Alright, friends. Here is the breakdown for May's Patreon. Woo, 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 woo. Did we love it? I made it back just in time, I think. Oh my goodness. Happy May rewards. Merry Christmas. Devastating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you all loved it. Patreon, Patreon, Patreon. Want so badly. Yeah. Super cool. Super cool month. Very, very excited about it. It was so perfect. Scrumtrelescient. Oh, wow. Oh, lovely. Beautiful. Incredible. Yes, so that is what we are looking at for Patreon for May. We are also cooking up a bunch of other things. Like I said earlier, I am going to be putting up a store album, hopefully very soon. We think, hey, we think that we finished it, yesterday. A hype train. No, that's okay. Oh, no hype. No. Sydney did Ghostface cosplay last month, so that will be in, this should be going out to inboxes this week. A 14? Thank you, Yum, for your 212. We are on a hype train. My one small little plea for you is that we just get to a level 2 so that it doesn't say that the train has left the station. Because that's devastating. Bauer, thank you for 300 biddies. Thank you, guys. I hope. Thank you, Istakariot, for 19 biddies. Thank you, friends. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. She said level 20. No, I said level 2. Let's be clear. Okay, I said if we just get to a level 2, okay? You guys.
My apologies, sir. I will kill myself.
Art.
Insane! Let's go! Give it to me. I'm the power of God and anime on my side.
What is happening?
I can't believe this.
Oh my god.
This is amazing.
Oh my god. Oh, Lord Jesus, what is happening? Oh my heavens. Button. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stinky, thank you for 25 bits. That's so many bits. Thank you very, very much. Moopin, thank you for 20 fucking subs. That's so many. Dilbert, thank you for your 420. Torg, thank you for your gift sub. Robert, thank you for 13 biddies for the meme. And Archborn, thank you for 100 biddies. Thank you guys so much. I left the door open, so, she probably out there. She gone. Thank you guys so much. That is so nice of you. Thank you guys very, very much. We are on a level 5 hype train. A level 5. I simply asked for a level 2 and you guys said, and then it all happened so fast I didn't know what was happening. Thank you guys so much. We have 3 minutes left on a level 5 hype train. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna attempt to corral the pepper. Give me 1 minute. Oh my god. Thank you. Pepper. Get up. Good girl. Good girl. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tony, for your bit as well. Thank you, friends. Oh my god. Oh my Lanta. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you. I really appreciate it. We have 2 minutes left on a level 5 hype train. You guys are bananas. Thank you very much. Hi, Shadow Gamer. How are you? Thank y'all. Crazy. She's so cute. She is. She's very cute. What is happening? No tier 2. What do you mean? What do you mean? Will you ever do a wrestling theme for Patreon? I have. In fact, on our Patreon store right now, you can buy my Nikki Bella album. It was my very first cosplay album. Oh, I think if I do this, it'll be blurry. Right. Right. If you want, you could get my Nikki Bella album with 33 pictures in it. It's on the Patreon store right now. Or you could be at the $25 tier for 3 months and then redeem it. But I have in fact done a wrestling Patreon shoot. What is happening? I saw booty, blurry. I did 1 squat picture. 2 if you got the original album. What is happening?
Let's go. Give it to me. I'm the power of God and anime on my side. Huge. I can't believe this. This is amazing.
Hello? Bauer, thank you so much for 20 fucking gift subs. That is so kind. So very nice of you. If you got a gift sub, please take a moment to thank the person that gifted it. Thank you so fucking much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Crazy. This hype train, crazy. We have 4 minutes left on a level 7. How did we get here? Good news and bad news. My sushi cat on my keys broke, but the local coffee place made my special brown sugar order. Ooh, is it good? Is it just as good? I love that. I'm sorry about your keys. I'm sorry about your little sushi baby. Level 7's nuts. Level 7 is actually crazy. Thank you guys. That's so silly. You guys are so nice. Oh my goodness. Look at my baby. Hold on. Oh, look at her little face. Oh my god. Events on stream. What are you doing? Oh my god, she's a shrimp. She is the shrimp. That's so funny. Oh my Lanta. I forgot to, we'll do that. Crazy. Thank you guys very, very much. I really appreciate y'all. We have 2 minutes on a level 7 hype train. You guys have been so kind. The fact that we were at fucking 43 subs is crazy. I should change this. There. It might be a little weird later. I walked away for a second. Did y'all love the trailers? They did. They loved the trailers. Everybody's going into debt for them. Don't remember if I got gifted my sub here before committing. If I did, I should try to remember who and think of almost 5 years later. That would be so nice. That would be crazy, but it would be very nice. Ugh. You missed them? Okay, well. As a little reward for the hype train, I can show them again. But the hype train's still going, and I am not trying to kill it. So, there is about a minute to win it left on a level 7 hype train. Thank you guys so fucking much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have not been to the UK. No, I've never left the US. I would like to. I would really like to. But I am here. Locked in my tower. Thank you guys so much. Minute to win it on this level 7. You guys are really, really kind. Thank you so much. Oh, I love it so much. The album looks so good. Even pre-editing, it looks so good. I'm so excited about it. Did I miss the 20 minutes? You did, but it's okay. Oh, Perfect is so cute. Oh, you guys are so cute. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Shadow Gamer. It's perfect. It's really, really good. The Wind was indeed a paid actor in that shoot. Oh god. Get it, bitch. Fuck it up. Alright, friends, it looks like that is the end of our hype train. Thank you guys so much. I asked for a level 2, and you guys got us to a level fucking 7. So again, I will say, thank you very much to Bauer, Iscariot, Stinky, Moopin, Torg, Dilbert, Robert, Arch, Tony, and Bauer for all of the support of the hype train. That is very, very kind of y'all. Thank you so much. Also, I believe that when we were in the first round of trailers, Moopin gifted us up to tiramisu, so thank you so much. My favorite dessert of all time. Absolutely. Thank you, thank you. Okay, friends, I'm going to show you the trailers again for anybody that missed it. In 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Beautiful, incredible, stunning. Arguably, all 4 could be considered cosplays in their own right, which is crazy. It's really, really cool. It's beautiful, it's incredible. If you saw my Bidoof album in the Patreon photo shoot behind the scenes, I believe that is going to go up on the Patreon store in the next couple of days because it's kind of in the same theme as the Sailor Moon. So that will be an extra album available in the store, freshly shot, brand new. We have a lot of really cool things cooking up for the Patreon. We plan to do a pretty big shakeup on the Patreon this year, so get in on the goods. Get in on the goods. Yes, it's kind of like a casual cosplay. And then same for the Lilith Boudoir. Like everything is like this like cosplay or cosplay adjacent that's really fucking cool. Oh lord, they cooking. We cooking. We cooking. Anyone want a 40-year-old kidney? Mild wear and tear. The top tier literally broke both weapons and put me in the freezing water. It's deserved that spot. Absolutely. Hey, most of our top tiers are cosplays. I'm not knocking it by saying it's a cosplay. But that shoot, a lot went into that shoot. A lot went out of that shoot. It's also a very large album. I sent it to Sydney and I said, good luck. Yeah, both weapons snapping is pretty fucking crazy. Watching the video of it happening was also pretty crazy. Because I, was looking through the clips because I want to do that thing that I do on Instagram where I, like, preview 3 of my favorite clips from the shoot to go on Instagram. So I looked at everything and I watched that video of it breaking and I said, oh, there it is. Oh. I was devastated. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. It just means you gotta get the legendaries. Yeah. It's very, very good. I think it might be fixable. It was a clean break or not a clean break? If it's not a clean break, we can also fix that, but... Hi, Yeti, how are you? Whoa. Whoa, girl. Oh, that makes sense. Ain't nothing some super glue can't fix. Oh, my Atlanta. You getting a nice margarita today? Maybe. If I get enough done on my to-do list, maybe I can convince Nick. Well, I don't know, because it's also going to be really fucking busy, like, anywhere. But maybe. We do have, I think we have some butcher box meat that we could also cook. But if I get through a bunch of my to-do list, perhaps I will get a margarita. If super glue can't do it, it's bigger brother Gorilla Glue. Yeah, I know. I was gonna say Margarita Factory, but it will be a shit show, I fear. And I think we have 2 different favorite Mexican places, and I think that they will all I fear everywhere is gonna be a nightmare. But also Nick said that he might be getting sick, so if that's the case, then we're definitely not going out. How's the bread making going? What was the thing you made yesterday? I haven't made a bunch of bread lately. I think the last time I made bread was when Mar came over. And then the cheese danishes are puff pastry, cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla. And they're relatively easy to make. It's just like a lot of work for just 6 of them. But I love soup dumplings. I be loving them. Hi, Kenna, how are you? So you're sending 10, right? It's so much work. Literally, I do all of this work to make 6 of them, and I go... They are very yummy. They're best when they're fresh. Otherwise, they like start to get, I don't know, not hard stale, but that kind of like soft. Oh my god. I'm functioning. Word. Preach it, baby. You should do a culinary stream. Maybe. I really like to do the kitchen streams when I do production. I don't know how well I would do on the other side anymore. Do you love baking? I do. Baking is one of those things where it's like really easy to just like get lost in doing the things. But I feel like it's harder to make content when I'm baking because part of what I love about baking is that it's so relaxing. KitchenAid for all the aids in the kitchen. And don't you forget it. Do not. It's very important. Gotta get that oven fixed. Yeah, the oven at the studio. Yeah. Yeah. I could technically, like, I could set this up probably downstairs and figure out a way to stream. I guess that would be a good way to test it, because we're talking about trying to figure out how to use the Osmo for mobile streaming, and so that could be a good way to test how it works, potentially. I like cooking because it clears my mind. Making soup is a meditative art. I love that you're like, soup. Make it. I really want to get my dad's recipe for split pea soup, because when I was growing up, he used to make it all the time. Other than that, I don't know. One time I made homemade chicken noodle soup with like fresh pasta, and that was bomb. She can bake like a champ. Hey, my oven's fine. It's the studio oven that needs assistance. I love split pea soup. I have not had it since I lived with my dad, I think. Because I refuse to have cans of split pea soup because it's not the fucking same. But I haven't had it since I lived with my dad, which was like 2016, so. It's been forever! Hi, MP, it's good to see you. Have surgery? Whoa, hold on. Whoa. Gonna have surgery within the next month or two. May lose a kidney. Oh my god. Sending you all of the love and strength. That sounds very stressful. I hope that your support system is strong. Sweet corn chowder. It did look good. When is the Alicia cooking stream coming? Well, that's what everybody's been talking about. So maybe. Maybe soon. I don't know. The studio oven is still on the fritz. Well, it's not necessarily on the fritz. So the issue with the studio oven is that the breaker got flipped, and because we rent the space, we don't have access to the breaker. So we need the owner of the building to flip the breaker when he's in the space, and we just keep forgetting to have him do that. Because he's not in the space frequently. But there's part of the space that he still like has full access to and we don't. And so the oven I think still works. I think it's just the breaker from my understanding. Oh, tomato bisque and lobster bisque. I think I got lobster bisque from like World Market or something, and I've been too scared to cook it. Callie does own the building. You're right. You're right. Her little meaty paws. She could fix it. That sounds dangerous. Alex is in there working without being able to cut the power. Well, Alex is his own beast. And he's very good at flipping light switches. But if you guys remember, we did like a versus baking griddle situation. And when we did that, it tripped the breaker for the entire room. Yeah. 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 It's fine. It's okay. We don't need the oven. It would just be nice sometimes, especially for drunk spaghetti days. It'd be really nice for that. But it happens. You can only do what you can do. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna work it out. Oh my god, look at her. She's long. She's long. Long baby. Hit it. Hit it. Because having it on is part of your rant. The same Alex who dives into tables and into shallow pools. Hey, what can you do? Was that when the light went out before? No. That was its own journey. Here I am with a panel in the garage and a separate panel in the home office. Well, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Hi, Wolfric. How are you? It's good to see you. Dropped your croissant. I would never. Oh, probably like any time you go to Disneyland or like any theme park, people don't watch where they're going. Hi, Wolfric. How's your stream? What did you do today? Hi, Erratic. How you doing? How's everybody doing? What time is it on the... It's like 3 o'clock on the East Coast. Trying to figure out where y'all are coming from. What are y'all doing on this Tuesday? Neo 3. Neo 3. Whoa. I have never heard of this game. They look bananas, though. I hope you're having fun with it. That looks fucking crazy. It's 2 for me and I'm on lunch break. That makes sense. That do be making sense. Y'all are buying games? I'm just... Oh my god. Of course you are. If you guys are playing that, and I know that you can hear me, if you guys are playing that, I need you to download songs from the drive from Darian's GP folder. And if you need the link, I will send it to you. If you're playing that, because we have songs that are non-copyrighted that we could use. Playing what now? Hey. I'm not saying shit. Holy... What the fucking shit? It scared the motherfucker out of me. Oh. Oh, well that is the required monthly test alert. Gross. Oh my god. That scared the bejesus out of me. Oh my fuck. Oh. Oh, I hated that. There's a heist, friends, if you're lurking. It was so loud. Oh my god. Rent is due. That's true. It's the 5th. You're running out of late days, honeys. Okay. The rent is so damn high. Girl, I know. Girl, why we still paying? My boss's phone is going on now. It scared me so bad. Hi, Space Ghost. How are you? Holy. The way I didn't know what that was, and I said, oh. I think that's how I would feel if, like, the purge suddenly started, you know? If I heard that sound. Beep. Oh, God. Was it horrible for you guys? Oh, the jump is so funny. First time I've ever gotten one. I don't think I've ever gotten one that sounded like that. So, like, what are they prepping for? What do they know that we don't know? Why are they doing that? I don't like it. Put it in the trash. Take it away. Whatever you're plotting, put it away. I would start pillaging. Me too. They know something. Cause, hey, What do you mean monthly testing? But this is the first time I've gotten it. Hey. What are you doing over there? Fucking jump scared. That's what I'm saying. It was so loud and it's never happened before. The only time I've gotten an alert even remotely like that was when I get the Amber alerts. But it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like something different. Got me fucked up. What's up, Rezo? Oh my god. I love that little lizard. He's so cute. I've never had one. Could be either that I'm in the UK or that I don't want a phone. Well, it could be both of those things, I fear. It does say specifically in our county, so that makes sense. That's the way it goes sometimes, Steve. Sometimes you just don't wanna. Cannot control the Streamlabs. She is whatever she wants to be. Oh, I need to download. Hold on. She's a fickle lady. She is the most fickle of ladies. Okay, hold up. This. Download. Oh, is that gonna fuck me up? Maybe. Maybe. I am downloading the Bidoof album. Oh, okay. I'm gonna start a poll. I need your guys' help. Would you rather... Trailer. No! It's too many. You're so hot and so cool. What? You quit that. What are you talking about? Okay. I'm gonna start the poll. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes. My question is this. Would you rather have a trailer of store albums that is short, but maybe not locked as high on tiers, maybe the dollar tier, I don't know. Or would you rather a vlog that's almost all of the footage from the shoot uncut, locked at potentially a higher tier? What's the vibes? What do we feel? Because technically it's an extra thing. Vote in the poll so that I know percentage-wise. Yeah, so basically we're trying to figure out for the albums that go in the store, because they're not going to go in the monthly trailers breakdown, we're trying to figure out what to do with them. Do we make trailers for them? Do we just make a vlog of any of the footage that we took at the thing? We used to do bigger vlogs of the photo shoots and things, and it was more so like getting ready and like driving to the place and like talking, and this one is very much just footage of the shoot, but it's like 3-ish minutes long. It's kind of a close tie. It's kind of a close tie. I'm gonna say trailers as it might bring even more people in. Maybe. Because I think that's the thing is with trailers, it's more work. It's definitely more work to make a trailer. But then also, I don't know if I would put it on the dollar tier. I don't know if I would put it... I don't know where we would advertise it. I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. Trailers are time consuming. The vlog, I literally shoved it together and then I watched it to see if there was anything that felt unflattering, and then I like took that out. But other than that, you know. Not necessarily, because like this one I'm doing all by myself. Because it won't be a trailer of like all of them. It'll just be like this one thing. Okay. It's a close call, so I will continue to think about it, I guess. He said there's 2 songs coming up. There are 2 songs coming up for other things. I think the trailer is better. I just don't know, because I'm with this album specifically, I don't know if a trailer is gonna sell it necessarily, because it's just like more cutie pop than sexy, you know. Listen, Ren. I'm gonna be honest. I have streamed like most of the things, but I know when to pick stuff. I pick it though. I pick it though because it makes sense. No, it makes sense. Oh my gosh. If the thing is at a higher tier, then those people are most likely to already have those albums. No, so the store album that I'm talking about is a brand new album shot specifically to go in the store. It has never been seen before. And we're gonna start doing that a lot. Y'all making me just stop. I choose it. I have put myself on Cinco de Mayo. Stop. I think, Mar, I think that you should send the gif of me dancing in a taco costume. I think you should send it to Ren because it's really funny. Yes. We are testing store exclusives because we are going to start looking at the possibility of having the store model on Patreon be our primary focus. I had to show Mar my PC build. Oh my god. It's a case of 9 fans? How many do I have? I don't know how many I have. It's too much work. 9 fans is quite a lot, though. The gif of you as a cow taco lives in my brain rent free. That's a good one, too. Classic. So no tiers, then. We're figuring out... I don't have answers. We are still figuring out... We're trying to figure out a way to have a store and tiers. We're trying to figure out both. Weren't a few of those albums on Patreon exclusives already, or are they all just prior albums? Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up and we can talk about it. Because the answer is both. Okay, let's go to the shop. Okay, we're gonna go all the way to the beginning. Okay. This. Okay, so our very first store album was Alex and Bidoof. This was a very small 6-picture album that we shot in Vegas to test how the store worked back in 2023, I believe. Then we started updating old albums that were on the channel previously for a very reduced cost. Then these are more albums that are old albums, but at a cheaper price because they're older albums. Take Your Goth Girl to the Beach was a store exclusive. 34 pictures. All of these you can still get right now if you have any interest in any of them. And then there are a bunch of them that are new and exclusive. And typically we try and marker them. So like most of these I think are exclusive, but in different ways. So like the Bells Vixen is fresh, new. It's a whole album, which is why it costs so much, because it's a NSFW album of a lot of pictures that have never been seen before. And then this little Nikki bonus album is pictures that were taken out of the original album, were not published, and are now published as extras. That's the same for Krampus. When we shot Willow's Krampus, we also shot some extra NSFW photos, and then we are selling them at a price that makes the girls comfortable but also feels appropriate. And then that's kind of how we're going through things. So there are certain ones, if it's labeled like 2019, so like a lot of these older ones should be labeled 2018, which some of them are, but we'll probably go through and rename them. So if it has a year in front of it, that means that it's an old album that we are posting that is for sale. I believe that our current goal is to get up to albums that are at least a year old, so that if you want an album, you have to wait over a year to get it, if you are not in the tier. But as of right now, I think we're only through 2020. But there are NSFW albums that have not been published before. Sydney in the Park, I believe, was a fresh album that had not been seen before. And then we've started uploading a bunch of older albums, so there's all of the 2019 ones. So if you want to see a girl's first boudoir, we've started uploading those. We've started uploading extra things, so like Mars present album, etc. I mean, yeah, but it's also, I don't know, it's kind of funny to look at these pictures and be like, I can't tell what I'm buying, but I do hear you. And I think some of them, yes, but like this one of my butt, no. But I will talk to Alex and try to figure out if we add one picture that's maybe, because we did do that with 2018. But I'll talk to Alex about maybe finding a way to like sell, like, because these ones are obviously easier to tell what you're buying. But I can talk to Alex about how to do that. I think the blur function is Patreon's automatic way, because when we look at it as GP logged in, none of it is blurred, and I always get stressed and think that you guys can see everything, but you can't. But yes, I will talk to Alex about maybe finding a way. The hard thing is, I don't know if it will blur all of, well, I guess I can look at the old one and look. Okay, because it looks very different to you guys than it does to us. Okay. I will talk to Alex and we'll see. How do I tell which are exclusive to the store and which aren't? Usually by the description. So all of these, if there is a year in the title, then it has already been released on Patreon at whatever point that was. So like if I were to click on my Candyland album, the description says 33 images, a look back at the 2020 album. But if I were to click on, I'm gonna pick one that feels less invasive. If I were to click on Sydney in the Park, it talks about Sydney explores tranquility in nature in this 48 image set, blah, 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 blah. That tells me that it's a fresh album, that it's not a look back, because I think labeling everything as exclusive or old is going to be too much work. And these will be exclusive to Patreon and not available on the .com store. On the .com store, we don't sell albums. We have links to our albums through a specific server that's separate, but everything on our store is like physical, like digital, Jesus Christ, physical like prints and stuff like that. Yes, thank you. That is where you'll find like prints and calendars and different things. This is all digital. So everything through Patreon, as soon as you buy it, it just gives you like all of the files essentially. I don't have all of the answers right now because we are still figuring out what the future of Patreon looks like. But we are just starting to figure out what it could look like if we focused more on the store than on the tier system. But obviously we are not going to change anything until we are very thorough about what our plan is and talk to you guys about it. Because we're not dickbags, you know? Are you going to lower the price? No, not that I'm aware of. Does it add the thumbnail from the set, or are you uploading a separate thumbnail? If separate, could add a little icon for classic or fresh. That's true. It does add more work for our behind the scenes team because we'd have to go in and like do that, but that is true. You can pick which picture is like featured and then it blurs it from there, but would love an option when getting a shoot worth of images to be able to download the whole folder as a zip instead of having to open each individual image to save. Yeah, I don't know if anybody has bought Patreon store albums. I don't know if it lets you download all of them at once or not. It's very stressful and it's very scary because we don't want to lose the ground that we've made on Patreon or the relationships that we've built. It does. On the Patreon store, you can you can download the whole thing. That's nice, at least. Yes, we are also, just so you guys know, we let y'all know that we were changing the Patreon billing system from, or the subscription billing issue that Apple made us do, where essentially you get charged, instead of being charged on the first of every month, you'll get charged every month on whatever date you subscribed on. And we are already finding challenges for that as creators. So if you can please be patient with us during this first week, if there is an album that you think you should have received for April and you did not receive it, please let us know. Don't let us know yet because we're still in the week of sending albums out. But like next week, if you're like, hey, I should have gotten the Glamour and I didn't, send us a message. Sydney is working really tirelessly to learn the new system because it doesn't sort you guys like it used to, which is going to make everything a little more difficult on us, which makes the store look more appetizing. But we're working on it. We didn't think it was going to change very much for us, and it automatically did. So, if you see Sydney, you say, thank you so much, Sydney. I love you so much. You're incredible. You're doing amazing things. Thank you for everything that you do. Because Sydney working hard. And for those of us legacy sub, we're still on the first. Yes. If you have not dropped out of Patreon and rejoined since the first, your sub should stay on the first. I believe that if you stay, I don't know if it affects it if you change to free, but if you at least change to the $1 tier and just keep your sub, it won't change the date. But obviously, like, if you need to change the date, please, you know. We are still learning what that looks like for us, though. So, we're doing our best. Trash Hunter, thank you for the gift sub. Ryder, welcome back to the Nerd Herd. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you both for being here. Changing the date to the 7th and not rent is kind of appealing. Hell, hey, do what you gotta do. We are still figuring out like what it looks like for us. Obviously we can't change it back, so we'll see. We'll see how things shift. We're trying to have a lot of meetings to talk about what the store might look like. If we decided to go store. I do believe that our plan is to not completely get rid of tiers, but we have to figure out a way to that it makes sense to do both. And right now, we don't have that answer. We're still figuring shit out. Could I be in Patreon or do I need to be a member? You can be a free member on Patreon. If you have a Patreon account, you can be a member of our Patreon for free. Most of our posts are locked to the $1 tier. Just because it's the main place that we'd be making money. I'm so sorry. My grandma is calling me. I love you guys so much. Hi, yay! Hello, everybody. I'm back. Who'd have thought? They usually call between 1 and 2. Oh my god. So I thought maybe I'd get lucky and they'd call me after, but they, you know, whatever. It happened. We're back. Hello, everybody. Hi, Casey. Thanks for sticking it out. I'm so sorry. My grandma is moving to another facility. And so when they call me, I try to answer so that I know what the fuck is happening. Arguably, I still don't know what the fuck is happening, but it's okay. It's alright. Everything's okay. Hi, Chang. Happy drinking day. Happy Cinco de Mayo. How you doing? What's up? Are y'all gonna get margaritas or tacos today? Enchiladas, perhaps? I'm not gonna lie. That taco birria earlier, it got me. Hi, Uncle Joe. How are you? Thank you guys for being here. You guys are crazy. I'm getting neither. I'm working. Well, you're not gonna work for 24 hours. You could get some after work, or you could get some delivered to work, potentially. Maybe not the margarita, but after work. Birria do fuck. It's so good. I might drink at work a little bit later. At work is crazy. I've been drinking since 9 a.m. Oh, fuck it up. Fuck it up. I actually am kind of sort of most of the day. Most of the day. It sounds like maybe there's time for one taco. Or one drink. Or, hey, if you want to starve, that's your prerogative, babe. I made vegetarian enchilada yesterday and heated up the rest. Oh, that sounds banging. Ordering margarita to desk. Hey, hey, hey. The 3 margaritas or martini lunch could become a thing again. Hey. Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. What a wild day it has been. Look at my baby. Look at her. Look at her. She sleeps so good. Margarita Mondays. No, no, no. It's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Cinco de Mayo. The stars have aligned. It's a great day. The nice part about living in Southern California is an abundance of good Mexican food. Well, that is true, and I am very jealous of you. Pepper's totally enthralled. Listen, I tried my best to tire her out so that she would be on camera more today because last week she was not having it. So I tired her out, and now she's sleeping, okay? She's as happy as can be, though. She's had a great day. And likely she'll go to the dog park again. The rent is bullshit, though. Word. 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 If it was not as expensive as it is, I would love to move back to LA. I would love it. I don't fuck with Mother's Day. Mother's Day and I, we're not homies. We don't agree, and we're never gonna. She makes us happy too. I'm glad. My precious little baby. My precious little baby. My rent's only $1,100. Okay, well, you also live in a fucking armpit. Not your place. Your place is nice. I mean, geographically. Hey. I don't mean your actual place. I just mean, you know, the state in which you live. Does Pepper have any words that she gets triggered by? She knows what potty means and will go. She doesn't really know park yet. We're working on it. And I don't think she really knows ball. My dog don't know ball. She likes to play with balls, but she's not, you know. I live in Ohio too. Leave. What's there for you? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just think you'd be happy you're not there, you know? Literally, what is in Ohio? That's what I'm saying. That right there, that's what I'm saying. Cheap living, for one. Right. 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 The state I live in also explains my rent. I keep telling him to explore. Hey. I'm just saying. You could... White Castle. There's White Castle in other places also. I don't even know what that means. You know... What, I moved to Oregon? Well, Oregon is expensive, right? Like, anything on a coastline is more expensive. But there's more, you know? It's pretty here. It's pretty, you go outside and it gives you serotonin. A little bit. Isn't Ohio just corn? I don't know, I've never been there. Electrician makes $65 an hour. Where you are, or in Oregon? Is that better or worse than... I don't know, because I'm not an electrician. In Oregon. Okay, word. I want that. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Be an electrician in Oregon. I make 46. You're confusing it with Iowa, which is all corn and soybeans. Both places that I'm not going, you know? It'd have tree. It'd have water. Right. I'm not an electrician, but I'll do my best. I hear there are classes you could take. There's like trade schools, but also like you could just, you know. When I bought a house, I changed out all of the plugins by myself. So, you could be an electrician. You could be anything you want to be. Anywhere is better than Detroit, though. Let's be real. We have a Detroit, Oregon, so that's really funny to me. I'm also not from the US. Well, and that's okay. But you could be an electrician anywhere. That's like what I always tell Nick, because Nick is a roofer, and I'm always like, hey, anywhere we go, roofs. We could go anywhere. If we're going somewhere, there's gonna be a fucking roof there. I'd have to visit Oregon to get an electrician's license. Oh. Roofs as far as the eyes can see. That's what I'm saying. I want to go to fucking, like, Greece. And, like, the fucking, the land of Mamma Mia. Although, Nick doesn't do flat roofs. So, you know. Nick is always on top of things. It's true. Today, he is in a forklift a lot, from my understanding. It's very cool. Even the ones without electricity. That's what I'm saying. No matter where we go, roof. You can't get a mortgage on a flat roof in the UK. Fun facts. Hold on. What? You can get a mortgage on, like, any place, but if it has a flat roof, they will not let you finance the place? Is that what you're saying? What? I used to be forklift certified. Well, he's driving a forklift as part of his job, but he's like a project manager. Technically, he's a project engineer, but he doesn't like being called that. He said, I'm not a real engineer. His brother is a real engineer, so I think that's part of it. You cannot escape the roof. You could raise it, though. I think they just don't do flat roofs in homes in the UK. You can get a mortgage on a flat roof in the UK, but it's a non-standard mortgage and it's really difficult. Well, I wouldn't want a flat roof where I'm living anyway, for a multitude of reasons that I've learned from being in love with a roofer. But that's crazy. They don't like flat roofs. They get refused more often than not, I hear. An apartment I looked at had this issue. It rains too much here in the UK for a flat roof. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want a house with a flat roof. I think that gives me a lot of stress. It's giving commercial, and I don't want my house to give commercial, you know? Most flat roofs I've seen are not on homes. Yeah, same. Oh wow, he's forklift certified. I know. He's got like a lot of weird certifications. I don't know. Flat roof in the UK is very unusual outside of small commercial buildings. Yes, see? That's what I'm saying, because in Oregon, right, it rains a shit ton, so like flat roofs here feel stupid, but we have them. Not typically on houses, though. I grew up in a house with a flat roof in Arizona, and we always had issues with rain damage. Yes, because it just pools. We have tiled roofs that last 100 years. Yes. You can build a flat roof extension, but the main house usually has to have a slated, slanted roof. Yes. And that makes sense. It's making sense. Because the rain go down. But if it's a flat roof, where that rain going? Where that rain going? It's not. Yeah, that's typically what it is, I think. I think pretty much everywhere, I guess. You get them on extensions. I guess that makes sense. But like even when in the house that I bought had a standard roof, and then it had like a flat like patio cover. But I think even that was slanted enough that it would go off. I think. I don't know. I didn't know. Unclear. I haven't been there in so long. Now I fucking remember. Oh, I saw a bulldog at the dog park yesterday. It made me miss my bulldog, but it was everything that I needed and more. It was like a tan spotted bulldog. And her name was Stella, and she was fucking all over my face. It was very funny. I miss her. I miss her already. Stella, if you're out there. I love a bulldog. I cry. If they are not done properly, they can leak like hell. Yes. Chonky baby. I love a chonky fucking baby. I love Pepper though. She's a beautiful angel, and I love her so much. I love. One of the names most fun to yell, Stella. I know Nick always says that we should just yell Pep because it's
White
easier.
people taco night.
Just because you are awesome, Alicia. Don't ever forget it.
Gardamus, thank you so much for 400 biddies. Holy shit, I don't think that's played all day. That's really funny. Thank you for 400 biddies. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I'm really proud of that alert. I downloaded it just for today, and I love it. Thank you so much for 400 biddies. Just get her a Dr. Pepper shirt. You know, one thing about Pepper, I don't think she's gonna be a clothes dog. You know, I don't think I'm gonna be putting a sweater on her anytime soon. You met a Shiba named Steven? That's so funny. I just can't imagine naming dogs like really basic human names. It's just so funny to me. I know when I was on the phone, her fucking feet kept doing a little twitch. Oh, it was so funny. I like all tacos, white people tacos or otherwise. Hey, and I get it. I love authentic street tacos, and I love when my parents would make white people taco night. It was iconic. I am not digging, okay? I love white people taco night. According to Letterkenny, you're not allowed to name dogs human names. And I kind of agree. Cause there's just like names that just, why are you naming your dog that? Right. Now what are you saying? WPT are good until they pull out the ranch. Oh, white people tacos. White people tacos. I'm sorry. Someone put ranch on the tacos? Why would they do that? That's horrible. Ranch on the tacos? I don't know. Put some chipotle sauce. What are we doing with the ranch? I could see like, you know, like a chicken bacon ranch taco, but that's not that's different. That's not like, you know, ground beef or like shredded meat. That doesn't belong there. It was ground beef. That's worse. That's horrible. It's a horrible experience and I really don't like it. That's crazy. You've never had ranch? Oh, I love ranch. I do love ranch. Not on my Mexican food, let's be clear, but I do love ranch. Like pizza and ranch, breadsticks and ranch, absolutely. Salads, yes. Taco salad? No. That's fucking crazy. I've never heard of anybody doing that before. That is... In the UK, ranch is called garlic mayo. Fair enough, I guess. Bologna and ranch. I just, you know, me and bologna, we don't get along. Because once you put bologna on something, it is all that you can taste. It's only bologna from there on out, you know? And that's just too much. Oh, I can't do blue ranch, blue cheese. I can't. Me and blue cheese, not homies. It's glorious. Wait, ranch is garlic mayo? I guess? I don't know. I have not been in the UK, so I could not tell you. You better quit. Yeah, that's why we like it. We got like sandwiches from a local like sub sandwich place and it had like 4 meats on it and one of them was bologna, and when I ate that sandwich all I could taste was bologna and I was like, why did you bother putting any of the other meat on here? I've never heard of it being the same as garlic mayo. I don't know. I do not know. I don't fuck with ranch. I hate it. Yeah, Sky's husband, I just recently learned, doesn't like ranch either, and I was like, I'm judging you a little bit. Don't like bologna. I wasn't gonna mention that Duty was looking for roommates in LA, but knowing both of you hate bologna, I feel like I must. Duty! I don't hate it. I just, you know, if I'm gonna have a bologna sandwich, it's just bologna. You know, at that point, what are we doing? Oh, I love ranch. This is devastating. I think I've tasted ranch and I didn't like it, but I love garlic mayo, so they can't be the same. Yeah, I would say that ranch it has like a bunch of different herbs in it typically, beyond just garlic, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's like garlic and dill and then some other herbs usually. It's like a mix of different stuff. I love bologna and ranch. Not together though. I like how far we've derailed. It went from white people taco night to ranch. And bologna. Can't forget the bologna. How could I? Guys. What? Bologna is basically thin slice hot dog but big. Well, and I think that's why I love Spam, right? Because Spam is like canned meat. Undenounced, you know. Spam. I think I would prefer Spam over bologna. I don't know. Not that I think I'd like a Spam sandwich, but like Spam musubi, different. Now, I don't know what that is, and I refuse to ask the question. I love Spam. My dad done raised me on that shit. Tad salty for my taste. Did you know that the bacon flavored Spam has less salt in it than the light salt Spam? Fun fact for you. Oh, okay. I was scared that it was like more than that, you know? Yeah, I remember learning that. The bacon Spam, it has less salt for some reason than the low sodium Spam. I don't know why, because bacon is also salty, but hey, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Dan taught me that. I think maybe Dan did teach me that also. Maybe when Dan visited. I don't remember. I do not remember. Okay, friends, I love you guys so much. The other streamers today need to get into starting soon. So I am gonna put you on the ending screen and pray to Jesus that it works today. Thank you guys so much for being here, for a tremendous amount of support. A level 7 hype train is crazy. 44 subs for just me is crazy. Thank you, Stinky. Thank you, Gary. They have a really fun stream planned today, so stick around. I'm going to put you on the ending screen. I am going to end stream, and then they are going to throw into starting soon for their half of the stream. So please don't go anywhere. Stay on the channel. When I go down and they go up, you can refresh. Stick around. There's lots of stuff going on. I love y'all. Have a good week.